Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about some new things we as a faculty are going to be doing with our calendar in order to keep our families and students tuned in to the major assignments that are due in our classes. So we're going to fill out our calendar just like we were before, and for second semester you only need to do steps 1, 2, and 4. So you're going to populate your calendar, export your calendar from Google Docs, and you've already created your calendar for each period, so now you're going to import this new calendar into your Google Calendars. Notice you've already shared your calendar and synced and embedded, so none of that stuff needs to be repeated. So we're going to focus on steps 1, 2, and 4. So what we're going to do new in populating your calendar is for major assignments like papers and projects, anything that's completed over a long period of time, we're going to have individual events for when the major assignment is assigned, as well as an individual event for when the major assignment is due. So this little walkthrough is going to show us how we can do this using our calendar template spreadsheet before we import that into our major Google Calendar. So let's head over to the sample. Okay, so let's say that I'm here in Calculus Chapter 6, and I have a project that I'm going to be assigning after I do a volume lesson on the shell method. So we could just put the project is assigned over here, but we want to make this very prominent. So we want to make this its own individual event rather than just a single class period. So what I'm going to do is insert a row kind of in between when I would assign this. So I'm going to insert one above, okay, because I want to assign this this day right here. Now what we want to do is list the start date for that assignment. And so this project is going to be assigned 4 to, and we'll just do it as if it was last year, 2012. Now, it's not necessary to put in the start time and end time because we want this to be more prominent as an actual new event on the calendar, not something that is necessarily in the time of the day. So I'm just going to say Calc Chapter 6 project assigned. Now, for the project details, you could put the entire description into this box right here, or you can just say see MyLU for details. Okay, so you could choose to put the whole rubric in here. It's kind of up to you on that. I'd like to keep my project details in MyLU, and this will direct the students there. So what this will tell Google Calendar is that on April 2nd, create an event titled Calc Chapter 6 Project Assigned and give it any of the details, and it'll be a different event from what else is happening on the 2nd in your actual class. Now, this project is going to be due the day of the chapter test. So again, we could just put it over here, but to make it more prominent, we're going to actually add it into as a single event. So I'm going to select this row and right click and go insert one above. And so this is going to be due for 24, and we'll keep it for last year, why not? And I'm going to say Calc Chapter 6 project due. Alright, so again, this is going to create a separate event for when this project is due. So here's a sample of the final product. You can see these lighter colored ones here are just your daily class. You have a time associated with them. And then you can see here the project is assigned, and here the project is due. So in the month view, you can see it's much more prominent in looking at this. And if we go to the week view, the students will still see that you have class on this day from a specific time, and the project being due is just going to be right at the top of their list. So it's a very simple little process, but it's going to be huge for our families and our students to know when those major projects are coming up and when they need to be working on them. So that's about it. From there, you would just go back and finish populating, export, and then import, and you'll be done. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know.